just come up and fill up your plate, but I'm going to stand right here and talk because I think it'll be easier for everybody to hear me. So I just wanted to take a minute first of all and let you guys know exactly what it is you're supporting today. The Right Path is a nonprofit that provides therapeutic horseback riding at no charge to any of our participants. And I'm going to talk a little bit about what we do and what exactly that is. But first I want to make a few introductions. And I'm going to start with our executive director who's over here perusing the tables. Leslie Kirkland. She started the Right Path over 20 years ago, just out of her desire to help people. And it's grown into the program it is today, and we're super excited to be a part of it. My family is probably scattered everywhere, so I'm going to start with Michael, my husband. I'm Joshalyn. Sarah's our oldest daughter. Abby is right here. Sydney, where's right hand? Sydney, raise your hand. I did. Sharon. Ellie. Ellie's right here in the pink hat. Selah. Okay. Wallace. Where's Wallace?
Right there.
Okay, Wallace is over here. Calvin. Knox. Over here. Adelina. There's Adelina. Titus. Titus is over here by Sydney. He's got his hand raised. And Andrew is our littlest one. And then I also want to, our family makes up a lot of our staff and really spends a lot of hours out at the Right Path. And then I want to introduce a couple of our instructors. Sue Haley. Thank you. Victoria. Okay, so Sue is our instructor for the Williams Walk program, which is what we're here representing today. And that's therapeutic horseback riding for children with disabilities, and they range in age from 4 to 18. And then Victoria Groves, and she is our instructor for our Trailblazers program, which is our at-risk youth. And then one of our instructors couldn't be here today, Tracy Walkup. She is our Hooves on the Ground, our veterans instructor, and she just started maternity leave, and we're super excited for another Right Path member. We can't wait to meet him. So, and then today's trail boss, Lori Cox. She's one of our master horse handlers, and she helps keep our horses in good condition. One of our board members, Beth Place. Where is she at? She's over hiding behind the. Oh, there she is. I thought you were hiding at the cooker. Beth and her husband Stephen, who actually is still at the cooker, and their little boy Seth. I just want to say thanks to them today. Beth was instrumental in making this happen. So she took on the planning and the finding the auction items and all that good stuff. And then I just wanted to thank real quick our sponsors, Lincoln County Farm Center, Height Drug, First Bank of Chandler, Community Bank of Bristow, Lincoln Liquefied Gas, Dr. Russell Gilstrap, Jack McCarthy. They sponsored this event, which is really how we help keep things going, and just I also want to thank Justin Kirkland, who was instrumental in getting the food, and he went to different places to get the donations for that, so that's super exciting. All of our volunteers, thank you so much for coming out. So many of you guys turned out. I know some of you were wondering, what to be doing, and there maybe wasn't enough work, but thank you for coming out and supporting us on this day in particular. We could not have done this without you. We're also grateful for all of you guys who came out to participate in the ride today. This is a really important day for our family. I'm going to just talk a little bit about why we chose to have the ride on this day. Today would have been William's 10th birthday. And we thought it was we're going to do this ride every year, and it'll be around his birthday, but we thought it was really interesting that this year it happened to fall on his birthday, this Saturday did. So that was pretty exciting. And that's also why we did ice cream for breakfast. About 5 months before William passed away. family. He was sent on a Make-A-Wish trip, and we went to Give Kids the World, and he had ice cream for breakfast and thought it was the greatest thing ever. And that's what he wanted to do for his birthday when we got back, is when I have my next birthday, can we have ice cream for breakfast? And we promised him we would, but he didn't live to see his next birthday. So we all, as a family, we do ice cream for breakfast, and a lot of our friends do it too, just as a way to honor him. And that reminds me too, his favorite t-shirt was his Be Mighty shirt. He loved everything strong and big and just wild. And so Justina actually has one on. This is what they look like, and they're free. So if you guys would like a Be Mighty shirt, rolled up in it, there's a little story that tells you a little bit about William, and you're welcome to take one. I don't know what all sizes we have, but if you want one, please take one. For those of you who don't know our story, William's the reason that we came out to the right path. When Michael was younger, he had a few bad experiences with horses. Where is he? Because I'm about to talk about him. He did not really care for horses very much. He had been kicked and he'd been not treated kindly. So he didn't think that horses held any value. And so when our older girls were little, they would ask him, Daddy, can we please have... What did he say?
You said that I didn't see they had any value. I said, yes, they do. They make fertilizer.
Okay, but not enough to have. Anyway, they would ask for a horse, and he would say, can we please have a horse, Daddy? And he'd say, I don't know, you'll have to ask your husband. And they're, 4 and 5 years old. Anyway, so when William's physical therapist recommended that we try therapeutic horseback riding for his scissoring, his legs crossed over, they scissored, and it made it to where he had a hard time walking in his walker, and he would fall down, and he didn't have a catch reflex, so he'd often fall on his face, and she recommended that we try that. We came out to the right path, and I don't remember what volunteers were there, but Miss Leslie put him on a horse. This was for his evaluation. We were here maybe 30 minutes. Not here, but there. And he did not scissor walking to the car. And I remember thinking, wow, that's got to be a coincidence. But it wasn't. And after the first semester of riding, which is a 3-month time, his legs never scissored again. And so, of course, we were sold on the idea of therapeutic riding. And the thing that we noticed is we came out here for the scissoring effect, but that wasn't the only thing that helped him. His core strength became stronger. He quit getting sick as much. Before that, he was in the hospital every 3 months with some kind of a lung issue. After that, those kind of things started going away. Now, he was still in the hospital, but not every 3 months. And he was able to sit up and play without falling over, which he used to do a lot. So that core strength was really, really super important for him. And of course, he had better control, and he liked that. And of course, he just loved coming out to ride. He loved the people, he loved his friends, he loved his instructors, he loved his volunteers, and obviously, he loved his horses. He rode at the right path for 6 years, and at one point, Miss Leslie thought she was ready to retire. And so the right path closed down for 1 semester. And I remember specifically, there were 2 different people that we ran into out and about in town, and they were not riding. And one of them, it was largely a distance issue. One of them, it was a finance issue. And it bothered me, it bothered William, it bothered our family that their friends were not able to do that. So we had, in the course of this, bought William his own horse, which Michael said we would never do, but we did. And so he was still riding, but his friends weren't. And so he wanted to invite all his friends over to our house so that they could ride horses once a week. And of course, I knew that it's more than about just riding the horses. They need to take care of So anyway, we spoke with Kirkland's. We ended up moving out to the Right Path and taking over the operations. And since then, the Right Path has grown 3 other programs besides the therapeutic riding. We started with the Horsetails Literacy Project, which is a literacy project for children who are living in low-income areas, and it just gives them a motivation and and they're trying to keep them engaged so that they're going to graduate, give them a better chance for a future. It's been a phenomenal program. The principal that's been involved in this just can't speak highly enough about it. He's seen a great difference in his kids, and he loves it. And we always get a phone call before their school starts, actually before our semester starts. Our semester starts in September, and now he's calling us. When are we starting? We're ready to start. So, and the kids are doing great. And then we have Hooves on the Ground, which is our program for veterans, and that's been a really exciting program too. We took two veterans from our class last year to the Snaffle Bit competition, and they both placed, which was super exciting. One of them took, I forget what the exact title was, like Grand Reserve Champion, which is second place, still great, and the other took fourth, so that was a lot of fun. After William's death a year and a half ago, we renamed the program. All of our programs had names, except for our Narrative Writing program, so we gave it a name, and that's where William's Walk came from. At that time, we created a fund with the donations that came in, specifically in his memory, and we made it to where none of our participants have to pay a fee. Before that, they paid a very small fee, $60 a semester, but now nobody pays anything, and that is something I think William would have really, really